The Hunchback of Notre Dame is full of twists and turns, hypocrisies and deceitment. There is ugliness, some beauty, but mainly ugliness that is portrayed throughout the book. True detestable human nature is seen. Although having an ugly exterior, one of the main characters of the book, Quasimodo, who was adopted by a priest named Claude Frollo, has a hardened heart, but he does do some good to others. The story starts off with him being proclaimed the Pope of Fools. He is publicly humiliated several times throughout the book. In Chapter 4, Book 4, he is horribly mocked by being called Antichrist on page 97, and is accused of all the miscarriages and deformed babies in the town. He takes on a reluctant countenance towards other people. However, he still has a soft spot for the gypsy La Esmeralda, because in one instance, when he was being tortured in public, she gave him water when he begged for it, and ever since then she won his affection, although it was never returned. La Esmeralda was stolen by a band of gypsies at a young age. For a living, she dances and entertains in the streets of Paris with her goat, the jleong. She, like Quasimodo, is despised by most of the public, but she is beautiful and attractive. Unlike Quasimodo, but she is attractive to Quasimodo, Claude Frollo, Gringor, and Phoebus, the captain. She is desperately, supposedly in love with Phoebus. Phoebus plays along when Esmeralda finally confesses her love for him to make Claude Frollo jealous. This, of course, triggers the priest's jealousy, and Claude ends up stabbing Phoebus and leaving Esmeralda fainting. Because of this, Esmeralda is sentenced to death, and Claude Frollo doesn't really do anything to stop it. He is now demon-possessed because he has turned away from God, and because of his dark lust for Esmeralda. He pays for his wicked ways of black magic. However, he practically sends Esmeralda off to her death, and his adopted son, Quasimodo, kills him. Overall, The Hunchback of Notre Dame is a very dark book, revealing true human nature. It shows, though, that actions have consequences. Acts through jealousy, hate, lust, and deceit leads to death of loved ones, and regrets.